Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be my Ipsy bag for August, and we're also going to demo the products and go back and review the products from July, since I've had a whole month to play with them. So, this month's bag, here's what it looks like. Got a cute little tassel, it says good vibes only, and the card inside is all about good vibes. So Ipsy Vibes is the hashtag for this month. So inside my bag, I got the Mascara, black mascara, smudge proof mascara. I got a waterproof eyeliner called Liquid Coal from a company called Seraphine Botanicals. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Liquid Coal. I got the LXMI Creme Denial, which is a rich moisturizer. I got the Balm Voyage Volume 2 eyeshadow and highlighter in the shade Kuwakarabisha, which I can barely pronounce that. And I got the color corrector in the color Pistachio by Aurora, and I collabed with Ipsy for this particular size. And then I got, let's see, there was something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's 5. All 5 of them right there. Okay, and then from last month, I got the Avene Mattifying Toner. I got the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. Got this beautiful crease brush by IBY. I got Nomad Stockholm Midnight Sun highlighter, and then I got the deluxe sample size of the Tarte bronzer Park Avenue Princess, and here's the packaging on that. Looks like alligator skin. Okay, so let's get into this. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with this toner. I've used this 3 or 4 times over the last month, and it is definitely mattifying. It really helps during the summer months, especially with those oily areas around the nose and the chin on me, and I appreciate that. So I'm just going to go over my face here, mostly in the T-zone, and just lay this toner down to help keep the oil at bay. Since it's the month of August and it is still warm, it's not as hot as it was during July, but it is still warm. So last month's bag, oh, I forgot to tell you, last month's bag was Ipsy Over Easy, and Gudetama was he was the mascot. And there's his little tushy. And here's the card, and the hashtag was Ipsy Over Easy. All about taking it easy. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this moisturizer. This is a nice deluxe sample size. It says just take a pea size amount. And so, I guess you use it like you would a primer because it's so rich. But, oh, it smells awesome. I like the way it smells. Some people may not, but I like it. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels really rich. This would be good to use at night. But it says you can use it for the day or the nighttime, so that's good. Alright, so depending on what your needs are there. Okay, now let's do these brows. Now this product from last month Woo! I almost lost it. The product comes in the cap on the end, and then the other end is the brush. And it's somewhat confining because, you know, in order to get to the product, you have to use the brush they gave you. But it's really nice and creamy, and it works like a pomade. So, anyhow. But I don't think this is going to be my holy grail on eyebrow products. So anyway, let me get in here and get these sisters on. I might want to use something like this if it was in a stick form, you know, like a pencil. Because that's what I tend to lean towards. I tend to lean towards those pencils that have a spoolie on the end. But the formula of this product is nice. You know, but if they could solidify it just a little bit more and put it into a pencil form, that'd really be nice. But anyway, this is not bad. I mean, you know, it's very workable. The color's nice. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot of the product at all. I mean, you saw what I did there. I just dipped in there just like one time. And just that quick, I mean, you got, you know, one of your brows done. So let me just dip back in here and we'll have another go with the other sister. We got Jenny on. Let's get Janet on. That look pretty even. All right. Not striving for perfection, just progress. Get so wrapped up in trying to get it perfect that we spend 20 minutes doing our brows. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Okay, now let me go in with some primer. I'm going to use this Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Primer. And I have to add a few items to the what I've received in my Ipsy bag in order to create a whole look today. But we are going to try to keep this as simple and minimal as possible. But one of the products that I really don't like to do without is primer, because it really keeps the foundation and everything from slipping and moving and fading, and you know, I don't want to spend 30 minutes doing my makeup and 2 hours later it's all gone. So this is one of the things that really helps. And I like using hydrating primers because I have combination skin in the summer and I lean more towards dry in the winter. But anyway, I'm always needing moisture because I'm just a mature lady, and mature ladies need extra moisture in their skin. Okay, so we're just going to let that dry for a minute. And while I'm doing that, I'll use a little bit of this eyeshadow primer. And y'all know that the ones that have been following me for a while, that I really like this one by Clean Color. It's called Matte Eyeshadow Primer. So I'm just going to get that on. And I go under the eyes as well because I put eyeshadow there. Alright, now I can go in with some color corrector. I'm going to use this little sample that they gave us. Pistachio. And I'm going to... This green cancels out red. So I'm just going to hit that scar. And just kind of tap that in. Alright. Then I'm going to go in with some foundation. Today I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in Classic Ivory number 120. And this is the poreless, matte poreless formula for normal to oily skin, which is what I have in the summer. So this has kind of been my go-to foundation for the summer months this year. I mean, I have a lot of foundations, but I keep reaching for this one over and over and over. So this is a good one for all you girls that have similar skin to mine. Alright, I'm just going to go in with the Beauty Blender here. It's already damp. And I'm just going to pounce this in. Skip the old brush today and just go right in with the Beauty Blender just to make it go faster. This has kind of a yellow base to it, which I have neutral colored skin, so I can go either way with something with the yellow base or something with a pinker base. But I like this because it does, you know, if you do have any red spots on your face or any kind of rosiness or rosacea or any kind of blemishes, you know, red marks, it'll just help balance all that out. Okay. It doesn't take much of that foundation at all. Okay, now let's go right in with some concealer. I'm going to use this one by BH Cosmetics from their Studio Pro line. It's in the color yellow. And let me tell y'all, this stuff is so good. I just love it. But it only takes a little bit. I mean, it's full coverage, and we're talking about the smallest, minutest amount. I mean, if you just get just the teeniest little dab, I mean, it's enough for both eyes. And if you were to try to put those big triangles on your face underneath your eyes with this stuff, it would blend. You'd have to blend it out all over your face. So anyway, I like to go up in the corner here where I've got some darkness and just blend there and go on around the sides of my eyes, down the side of the nose. You see, it just blends out onto the cheek and up into the upper part of the eye area. I mean, there's plenty there for the whole, you know, space that you normally lay concealer down on. So anyway, this is not part of my Ipsy bag, but I highly recommend these concealers. I've got three of them from their line. But this yellow one is very brightening, and it really helps with dark circles and getting the eyes primed for eyeshadow. So I'm just going to add that to that eyeshadow primer up there a little bit. Okay. See how bright that looks? That looks good. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some powder. I'm going to try this powder right here from e.l.f. This is their eye powder. And it's just a little teeny weeny pot. It costs $3, but a little bit goes a long way on this stuff. And I just take a fluffy eyeshadow brush that I have from Wet n Wild. And I just get the smallest amount is all it takes. You just kind of dip there's little holes right here, and you shake the product up into the top. But anyway, once it's collected there, can y'all see that? Then you just kind of dab your brush in, you know, and just get the smallest amount, and it will take care of. And it's so finely milled that it's not going to settle down into your fine lines or any kind of, you know, creases or cause any kind of crepiness of any sort. If you have any texture around your eyes, I mean, it's not going to settle down into that. And it's just wonderful. I just love this stuff. I mean, this is, to me, even though it's an inexpensive product, it's just wonderful. I mean, it is like a holy grail for me. You know, especially, and I recommend this for anyone who has maturing skin. Anybody that has any kind of skin. If you have skin, I recommend this. Because it is just really good. It keeps your concealer from creasing, and it just sets down everything around your eyes really, really well. I would use this all over my face if it came in a bigger pot. But I have another powder for that. So, okay, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth Powder. This is a setting powder in the color 130 Buff Beige for normal to dry skin. And this is what the package looks like. And it comes with a powder puff in the back, but in a mirror. But I hardly ever use that, except for when I travel. So anyway, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. brush. It's a blush brush, but I'm going to use it for the powder, and I'm just going to go rub my nose. And I don't want a heavy coat of powder. But I do want to set this foundation down. And get my skin ready for some other products. Then we can finish our look. Our Ipsy Glam bag look. I feel glam with my Ipsy Glam products. Okay. Now we can move on. Okay, I'm going to go in with this Tarte bronzer. Park Avenue Princess. This is one of their newer ones, and I received a little sample, but this is waterproof and it lasts 12 hours, I believe, and so this is really nice for the summer. So I'm just going to go in with this Luxie brush here. This is the number 514, nice and fluffy. I'm just going to warm up the face. This is beautiful. I love these Tarte Amazonian clay products. They just blend on the face so wonderful. And this light application with the Luxie brush just really helps too. I mean, just lovely. Lovely. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Y'all remember that song? By Stevie Wonder. Alright. Thank you, Ipsy, for that. That is a really nice product. That's one that I would definitely want to buy again. If I ever run out. Okay, now let's do an eye look here. I want to create a simple eye look. I'm going to go in with this little brush that they gave me. And I want to... I've got two highlighters here. So I'm going to use one for the eyes and one for the cheeks. So this one from Nomad from last time, it's Nomad Stockholm. It's the illuminated highlighting powder in the color Midnight Sun. I'm just going to set some of this. I'm going to go right underneath the brow. And then I have another product from Nomad. It's an eyeshadow from their Marrakesh. It's called Spice Market. I've had this for a little while. And so I want to use this in the crease today. Which this is really nice and pigmented. And I need a different brush. Let me go in with this one. I got another fluffy brush just like the one I used for my e.l.f. powder, but it blends pretty good. Give us some definition. I'm starting to get excited about fall makeup, y'all. I love the warm browns and oranges and reds, and I'm just thinking about all the different kind of combinations I can create. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Alright, now I want to go in with this Balm Voyage by the Balm. Isn't this cute little packaging? It's like this automatic, it's like a little magnetic closure. Anyway, the packaging's really cute, but I just like to have them all together in one spot. So what I've been doing is I've been depotting them and putting them in my little Z palette that I have. Alright, I'm just going to take a little packing brush here, and this is really, really bright and shiny, and it's got a peach. I don't know if you can see the color on this, but anyway, I'll swatch it for you. I'm just going to pack this on the lid. It looks to me like it's kind of a pretty champagne buff yellow, but it's got like a peach cast to it as well. So anyway, it's going to just blend in with a lot of different skin tones, I believe, but the sheen on this is really nice. And I don't think it's as finely milled as the one from Nomad, but the shine on it is really powerful. So I'm going to use that on the lid today. And I'm not going to even wet the brush. I'm just going to put that straight on there. Okay. So just that easy. we have an eye look. Okay, now I want to go in with some blush. So today I'm going to use this one from Clean Color called Apricot. It's from the Miss Chic line. And I'm going to use this Luxie brush, this number 524T. And this is really nice little brush. It's a duo fiber, very lightweight, great for those pigmented, powdery blushes that, you know, kick up. And you can see just how quickly that color is applied. I mean, this stuff right here, this line right here, every blush I have from them is like this. You can see, if you look real close, there's a bit of kick up, but you have to be careful. But it is beautiful. You know, whenever I see that kick up, I know that there's going to be pigment. So I like to draw X's and O's and just apply that. So just that quick, the blush is on. Okay, and then I can use my highlighter brush, and I'm going to go back into the Voyage, and we're going to just use this as a highlighter today. And I'll show y'all just how. Now I just tap my brush like twice in there, and just that little bit, and bam. Whew. This stuff is beautiful. You could build this up to shine to the sun. In fact, let's just do that. Let me show y'all just how this pops in no time. And it's got that pretty, there's a shift to it. It's like a peach shift, but the undertone is like a buff yellow or a buff beige of some sort. But look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's not a bunch of, you know, heavy glitter or anything like that. But this is not as finely milled as that one from Nomad. So if you're looking for something that won't show any texture at all, I mean, that one from Nomad, that's, you know, that's your ticket right there. But this is not bad. This is not bad at all. But it does show texture. So anyway, but once we put some setting spray and pounce that in, it'll be better. Alright, I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay Alkaline. This is a 24/7 from the Naked Heat collection. It's a waterproof eyeliner. And I'm just going to go right here underneath the waterline. Right here along the lashes. And it's really bright and pigmented, and I just sharpened my pencil so it looks a little harsh. So let me just get a smudger here. I'm going to use this little smudge brush by e.l.f. and we're just going to soften this up. I've tried this in the waterline, but it does not stay without me mattifying it with some kind of, you know, matte eyeshadow of some sort. But I really like it. It's really got some good staying power on the skin. And it's that beautiful burgundy purplish color. So it's great for fall. I want to get the other pencil that they have that goes with the Naked Heat collection. It's got like an orange color to it. Alright, let's go in with this new eyeliner, Liquid Coal. And this has got one of those like felt tips. And these are easy for me to work with. So we're just going to create a little wing here. I have to tell y'all while I'm putting on this eyeliner that we have a new great niece in our family. My husband's niece, his sister's daughter, just had a baby, and she had 2 boys, but now they had a girl. She and her husband, they had a girl, and she's so cute. And I've got a picture of her, and I'll make sure and post it on Instagram and let y'all know the stats, you know, her name and how much she weighed and everything. But she's just a little doll. So anyway, we want to congratulate them and wish them all the best. I'm so excited for them now they have that little girl. Alright, so just that quick, we got our eyeliner on, and we'll see how long this lasts. I like the color. I like how it applies. I like the fact that it's waterproof. And we'll just see if it holds up to its claims. And it's drying down matte, so that's good. Alright, let's go in with this mascara and try this out. This is from Ico, and this is called Black Magic Mascara Drama and Curl. So it's got this wand that helps curl your lashes, and it is a smudge-proof formula, which I really like. If it's not waterproof, I want it to at least be smudge-proof. And this lengthens and builds. And it's pigmented. And it doesn't clump. Keeps your lashes from separating. I like that a lot. And I do feel like it is helping my eyelashes to curl up. I'm not one to curl my eyelashes with a, you know, eyelash curler. because my eyelashes are somewhat naturally curly. But I appreciate this type of wand, I really do. I feel like it's really lifting up my eyelashes. And you know those type of formulas that really build and lengthen, but they're not waterproof and they're not smudge proof, and they have a straight wand, and then your eyelashes are, I mean, I don't have very long eyelashes, but my eyelashes do, you know, they are long enough to, when I blink, to come down here, you know, and touch the top of my cheeks. And so if it smudges, then, you know, after a couple hours or whatever, you've got marks, little black shadow type marks on your cheeks, or right here underneath your eyes, you know, where your mascara has smudged. And that is not a good look. So some of the best mascaras, as far as lengthening and volumizing goes, do that if they're not waterproof. And so, you know, that's frustrating to me. And it's like, why can't we have everything we want in one mascara? I want something that lengthens. I want something that volumizes. I want something that's going to be smudge proof. If I cut onions and my eyes water, or if I'm having a day where I'm, you know, allergies are flaring up or whatever,